Coming up next, spring is just around the corner for a lot of us. So I'm going to give you 5 great perfumes for spring. I'm going to call this my top 5 spring perfumes. Coming up next. Welcome back, everybody, to JoelTheNose here at Osme Perfumery in lovely Miami, Florida. Springtime is just around the corner. And of course, I know a lot of people are still having some very cold weather. Just got off the phone with a client in New York, and it was going into the teens tonight and heavy snow. So I get it. People are just like dying for some warm weather. We're almost there, right? Getting right around the corner. Spring break is about to start down here in South Florida, where a lot of people come down to visit, you know, mostly students. But anyways, so let's get our mind on some great spring perfumes. And as always, you guys know, I try to bring you things that are different, not your typical spring lists, typical winter, season, fall, whatever, summer. I like to give you things that are a little outside the box that maybe you haven't heard of, thought of, or even tried yet, and therefore, I think you should. All right, let's get right into this. And this is gonna be in no particular order. Let me get my glasses so I can sometimes read some of these notes to you. So the first one I have here is from Nobile, 1942, and this is Estro Verso. Let me show that to you. Estro Verso. This one has got top notes of citrus, orange, tangerine, bergamot. I love that combination of citrus. It is so refreshing. So, you know, those are just the great spring fruits. I think of orange and those wonderful fruits that are, you know, blossoming and coming into our yards here in Florida. We have orange trees, we have a lot of citrus trees. So this kind of reminds me of those, but it also has, just to let you see here, okay, you've also got, in the middle, you've got rosemary, artemisia, you've got cedar, vetiver, patchouli, musk, and amber notes. So the rosemary is an interesting note. It's something that I really like. I don't know if you guys know, but in French, it basically stands for like, it's like marine rose. And so a lot of perfumers or houses will use rosemary or rosemary, depending on how you kind of look at how it's spelled. They will use it to give it kind of almost like a marine scent, and it has that essence about it. So beautiful, of course, water, springtime, wonderful fragrance. Okay. Next, I'm going to go with the newest, actually, that just came in here to Osme Perfumery, and that is Torino 21 from Xerjoff. Look at that beautiful bottle. Torino 21, you can see the name. Boy, why did I pick this? Immediately when I smelled it today, which was just about an hour ago, love it. So right when I picked this up, the first notes that I get were lavender and lemon, and then a little subtle touch of mint. So this is a truly, I think, perfect spring going into summer fragrance. If you like freshies and you like fresh fragrances that have more lasting power, have more oomph behind them, have more substance, and are super well blended, Xerjoff, of course, always hits the mark. Sorry, I got my glasses on still. So try that. Try Torino 21. This is brand new from Xerjoff. Just came in here. Already loving this. In fact, I'm going to put this one on my skin right now because I really like it. I love lemon, by the way. I love lemon combined with lavender. Great combination. All right, next I'm going to go with one of the newest in here at the store from Famine. This is Diadem. Diadem is another interesting one. This is kind of outside the box. I picked this one because it also has a beautiful lavender note, and lavender, again, to me is a fresh, it's very typical in most fresh fragrances. but this one goes a little bit darker. So this one is still gonna be good to wear coming out of the colder months. So you've got lavender, you've got patchouli, you've got cardamom, you've got rose, and you've got saffron. So this one, although very well for spring, is really a great transition fragrance from the cold weather into the warmer weather. Really perfect one to have right now in your collection if you haven't tried it. I honestly think Diadem, of the 15 or so that I've tried from Famine, is now my favorite from the house. I really have been wearing this a lot and really enjoy it. Next, we are going to go from the house of Goutal, and this is Duel. Check out Duel. This is really popular. I see a lot of people come here and like this. This is one of the lighter fragrances from the house. When you love that atomizer. Really, I think this one made the epitomize to me the perfect spring fragrance. It's effervescent, it's got some kick, it's got some life to it, it's got some energy to it, and all in this kind of just beautifully presented, very light. Look at the juice on that. So the juice, you can see the color on that is very light. So if you haven't tried Duel from Goutal, I really like it. I really recommend it. It is very popular. I think when people come in and they try the different Goutal fragrances, Duel seems to be probably the most popular one. I think maybe the best seller here at Osme. Lastly, that's going to leave me with Flam from Memo Paris. I told you I'm throwing you some outside the box fragrances here. This is one of the newest ones from the house. Just came in here a few months ago to Osme. This to me is a wonderful, it's got some cedar, I think it's got some vetiver, but what I really like is it's got a beautiful, got some citrus at the top. It's got this beautiful smell of like a modern skin smell. When I say modern, it's not your traditional skin scent. And by the way, Memo Paris is really well blended, high quality oils, so gonna last you all day. But this is a fragrance, in fact, I'm gonna put it on my skin right now. So, yeah. Again, this is one of those fragrances that it's gonna lighten things up for you a little bit. It's not gonna be too heavy. It's gonna be opening. It's like it kind of opens your nose. It opens your awareness. It opens, you know, just opens up your senses. It's one of these fragrances that does that because it sits so well in the skin because it smells, again, like skin. So it's got a tremendous, I think, sensual aspect to it. I think of the 5 that I talked about today, this is the sexiest of the 5. So try Flam from Memo Paris. All right, so there you have it, guys. My top 5 fragrances for spring right now. Try them out. Let me know what you think. Let me know some of the 5 or some of the fragrances that you love and are anticipating to start wearing now as the weather gets warmer and spring is upon us. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back soon with another video. Peace, love, and perfumes.